Hello world, hello fragrance community. Hey trumping. There we go, the first video on my new laptop thingy. It's not going to be a serious one, it's just going to be a quick perfume review. The perfume fairy was nice enough to give me a couple of scents this year for Christmas, and one of them, which I'll talk about now, is called Dirty English. Here's the box. Dirty English by Juicy Couture. And a bottle which is nice and hefty. There we go. Can you see that? It's a relatively inexpensive scent, about 17-18 quid for 100ml. You should be able to get it for. But the bottle seems doesn't seem cheap. It seems, you know, quite hefty and quite decent really. And if I go onto the Fragrantica, the notes are, here we go. It's a woody oody leather. Agree with that. With a bit of citrus in it. Here we go. Dirty English opens with pepper, mandarin. Heart is got black leather in it, and it's got that oud and musk on the base. If I just spray it onto my hand here. There we go. This is only going to be a short review, just to see if this new laptop video thing works really. See how long it takes to upload, that sort of thing. But I'll tell you what I think of this scent, Dirty English. I've been wearing it for a couple of days. It's got a reputation in the fragrance community of having quite poor longevity, and I'll say that's kind of deserved. But what do you expect for 17-18 quid for 100ml? You can douse yourself in the stuff, and the dry down will be more of a musky oud, which stays quite close to your skin. But the opening has got it's got that citrus note to it. Is it mandarin? But I find it sort of settles almost immediately into, as the name suggests, a dirty oud, a dirty English oud. So if you're looking for an oudy scent which is not too expensive, which you can, liberally douse yourself in, and get Dirty English by Juicy Couture. It's an enjoyable scent. It's dirty. It's rough. It's musky. It's got woody base with that oud. Okay, it doesn't last very long, but for the time that it does last, it's very nice indeed. I'll give it a 7 or so out of 10. Factor in the price. If it was more expensive, that would go down a bit. But for under 20 quid for a 100ml bottle, to get some oud, to get some leather, to get that opening of citrus, and the musky dry down, which will leave you smelling like a man's man from the 1970s or 80s perhaps. I think it's a pretty decent scent, and I think it's pretty much a must-buy purchase really for anyone who loves oudy scents. Okay, that's my review of Dirty English by Juicy Couture. Decent scent, just don't go over the top with it. If you really want a quality oudy scent, you're going to have to go into Tom Ford tobacco oud territory, and the price for that compared to good old Juicy English is quite a difference. You're looking about 150 quid for the equivalent of volume if you want tobacco oud by Tom Ford. So Juicy Couture, well worth the money, I would say. Okay, thanks for checking out my video. Let's make perfume great again. Hey, my new catchphrase for 2017. Hope you all had a great Christmas. I love 2016. Got loads of things done. There was okay, I'll talk a little bit about politics at the end. There's a nationalistic uprising against the liberal establishment, which has really, set my heart aflutter. Made me feel much more optimistic about the future, not just of the West, but humanity as a whole. Okay, thanks for checking out my video. Obey the silly hats, and I'll see you later. Goodbye. How do I turn this off?